Hi beautiful, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I will be trying this latest eyeshadow palette from Australis, and this is called the Neutralise palette. And this palette consists of 20 highly pigmented eyeshadow shades. Australis is cruelty free and paraben free and vegan free, and we're gonna dive right into these eyeshadow palettes. Now this eyeshadow palette, you have an array of shimmer shades and matte shades, and I love the fact that it has the black in here, so it would be a lot easier for you to do a day to night look. So for today, I think I am going to do a somewhat dramatic look. So let's start into the video. To prime, I am going to use my AOA Makeup Cover Concealer, and this one is in the shade Pure Beige. To set the eyes, I am going to go and use the shade right here called White Chocolate. So this one is a nice matte eyeshadow shade, and ooh, it's actually quite pigmented and very soft to the touch. So I'm going to dip my brush. So this eyeshadow palette has a little bit of kick up, as you can see. There's like powder everywhere, but it doesn't really bother me that much. So the next eyeshadow shade that I'm going to use is this one right here. This shade is called Toffee, and that's what it looks like. And oh my goodness, it's a nice red brick shade, and I'm going to pop that over here. Oh, it's so pigmented. To deepen up the look a little bit and make it look a little bit cool tone, I am going to go and use this shade right here, and this one is called Belgian, and that's what it looks like right there. And again, it's very pigmented. So I think I am going to use a smaller brush and dip into the eyeshadow and pop that on the outer V and the crease. And I am gonna go back and use the shade. Maybe I will try and use the shade right here called Hazelnut. So this shade right here. And again, it's a nice warm tone brown. And that's what it is right there. It's very pigmented. So I'm going to go and use a fluffy brush to blend everything just lightly. I want to deepen it up a little bit more, so I'm gonna go and use this shade right here. This one is called Fudge, with a little bit of Belgian that we use. So Fudge is that one right there, and it has a red tone tinge to it. So I think I am going to mix in a little bit of that black shade called Bittersweet, and that's what it looks like right there. Ooh, it's so pigmented. So I'm going to mix those three shades, deepen this a little bit further, and blend once again with a brush without dipping it into the palette. And to highlight my brow bone, I'm gonna go and use this shade right here called Marzipan. It's that one right there. It's a nice pinky shade. For a little bit of drama, I think I am going to go and use this gold shade right here, and I think that one is called Ganache. I think so. Yeah. So this shade is that one right there. It's so pigmented, and I'll swatch it here, and it's a nice orange gold shade. So actually, I'm not going to put on any concealer because I really want to see what the eyeshadow looks like and how it performs without any base or anything like that. So I'm grabbing my flat e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. Oh, it's so pigmented. It's divine. So what I'm going to do is to actually pick up the eyeshadow shade with my finger and apply that on my other lid to see the difference. So definitely the finger works a lot better, and this eyeshadow formula is so smooth and buttery. And to blend the gold shade onto the transition or the outer V, I'm going to take this shade right here, which is a little bit bronzy, and that one is called Cinnamon. It's that one right there, and it's a nice rose gold shade. So I'm going to pop that on in a brush and just blend these two together. That's so pretty. And then blend. So I'll just quickly pop on my false lashes and mascara, and we'll move on to the face. False lashes just instantly lifts up this look, and I really like how it turned out. So for face today, I'll just be priming my face with the Etude House Face Blur. For foundation, I'll be mixing these two, so the Mecca Max Life Proof Foundation and the LA Girl Pro Coverage foundation in white, because this one is a little bit too dark on my skin tone, but it gives a nice dewy look. For concealer today, I am going to use the Mecca Max Life Proof Concealer in the shade Sand, and this is running out. I have to literally scrape the sides, but it's a nice concealer. And I am going to semi-bake my face, and to do that, I'm going to use the Airspun Loose Face Powder and blend it with a brush for the rest of my face. To contour and highlight, I'm going to use the Fifth Avenue powder in the shade Medium. To highlight, I'm going to use the same powder and focus that on the light shade. To finish off the eyes, I am going to go and just use one shade, which we used before, and that one is called Toffee. So this is the shade right here, which is a nice orange shade. And I'll put a little bit of this shade right here called Belgian, just on the outer part. And for inner corner highlight, I am going to use this shade right here, which is called Salted Caramel. So that's a little bit dark. I'm going to mix in a little bit of the Coconut, which is this one right here, to add a pop. And for lips today, I am going to use the Jordana Lip Pencil in Mahogany, and on top of that, I will be applying my Kat Von D liquid lipstick in the shade Bow and Arrow. I want a little bit of pink, so I'm going to apply this Amore Matte Lip Cream from Milani. And for highlighter today, I'll just quickly pop in this Fenty Beauty Kilowatt Highlight Duo. And this one is Mean Money and Hustler Baby. So I'll be mixing this too. And here is my final look. Final thoughts on the Australis Neutralise palette. I really love this palette. The color selection is somewhat very warm for my liking, but then again, I could create a cool tone eyeshadow look using this three here, and I love that it has a white shade, which is matte, and a dark shade, which is black, and it's perfect for, you know, like everyday wear, day to night kind of thing. Pop of colors here and there. It's mostly gold and rosy tone, and this is $24 New Zealand, and honestly, for the price you pay for the quality, it's a very great deal. I'm not gonna lie, the packaging is very cheap, but I could surpass that because the eyeshadow pans are quite big. You could fit even your face brush in here. I reckon you could use some of these shades for contour as well. The eyeshadows are overly buttery and very smooth. As you can see, it's very pigmented, very opaque, and very blendable. And I could not say enough good things about this palette. So definitely check this out on your local pharmacy or department stores. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this makeup review slash try on has helped your verdict on whether to get the Australis eyeshadow palette or not. And I will catch you all on my next one. Bye!